August 25th, 2024. Red Ball Patch Compound. Standard stop sign patch. What's that fruit doing uncovered, Doc? Oh my, it's not good for it. Hey, Doc, what's that in your hand over there? Oh boy, that can't be good. No, it most certainly isn't. Let's get in there and take a look. So I've peeled off the structure. I went out of town for half a day. Checked this morning, come back, good hot day. Could have happened any time. It's not like being out of town for half a day caused this. But this pumpkin, the 150 pumpkin, has always had a little bit of concern to me with the blossom end. And wouldn't you know it, when the year of splits, I got a little pinhole. What a shame. This old girl sets on the scale at 1090. 1090. DAP 70 something, doesn't even matter now. She's DAP compost. Might take an OTT on her, see how heavy she was. Might not. You know, you kind of get downtrodden and worn out from this type of nonsense. But this is pumpkin growing. You get used to it. You kind of get, you never get numb from it, but I become numb because of it. The worst part about it, guys, is all right, so had something that was going to go to a scale and, you know, maybe make me a little change, even sell the fruit, get the seeds, something cool people enjoy, I enjoy. Good, healthy grow, start to finish. Little tiny blossom and split. I don't think she would have been a world record 150, or you'd really have to put up with a lot of pouting from your old buddy Doc right now. But I do think that she could have pushed up to 13. You know, we had a lot more time, and she's heavy. She was doing work, still around 10 pounds a day, and I think I could have extended that quite a bit longer. So what now? Oh man, give me a second, let me think on that. So the what now is thoughts and considerations of moving forward. Pumpkin needs to come out of there. You know, whenever you have a hole like that into the fruit body, a matter of a week to 2 weeks, she's going to be a pile of mush on my scale, and I don't want that. Nobody wants that. So the plant's still a good plant. Too late to set another fruit. That's ridiculous. We're not setting fruit at the end of August for no reason whatsoever. Darn shame, that's a good plant. One thing I will miss is that plant canopy holding moisture in my soil. So I do have a watermelon plant up here that's still kicking booty and taking names. No blossom end splits on it. It's a fat girl and a happy girl. And I rely on that canopy from the pumpkin to help keep moisture for the watermelon, and vice versa. The watermelon canopy keeps moisture in the soil for the pumpkin. So they're really symbiotic in the sense of moisture availability and moisture correctness for the soil. So I will have to take the canopy out, but understanding that, I'm going to have to put something down to try to help hold moisture here to help with that plant, if you follow me. All right, guys, the deed is done. Machete has done what she was supposed to do. So the fruit was 1090 on the scale, completely off the scale, setting naked. Scale read -8 pounds. So 1098, unofficial, day 71 of the 150 square foot, 1229.7 rotoball. Woo! And she's down in the compost now. Well, it's a good grow. Decent seed count. Seeds look good too. Real happy with the seeds. They're nice, fat, dark seeds. Will I grow it again? I think I might actually grow one out of this. I don't know why. I mean, it was, well, I do know why. It was silly thick. And yeah, thick's important to me. That's what makes a 150 fruit a winner. Compost pile, the pile of sadness. But there's some decent chunks in there, and you can see even like that bottom. Look how thick that bottom is. I'm just looking around at some of these pieces. I don't guess you have a terrible good reference for the size of these pieces, but I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Who even knows where that came from? But everything was incredibly thick except for the blossom. And that might be over there. It kind of looks like, yeah, look at that. Ooh, yucky. Yeah, that's what got me caught. Well, darn. All right, so it's not all doom and gloom. The main patch, Rohrball Patch Compound. So tilled up the area the 2365 lived that made the 1755 and put a mustard down. And I've been hitting it with sprinklers. Got a sprinkler on that T-post way over there, and I got a sprinkler on that T-post right there. And I've been hitting it every day. And you can see some wet areas from it and wet down the grooves. And I'm starting to get a little bit of germination on that mustard. I don't know if I can find any or not. You're just going to have to trust me. I've seen some germination on mustard. The main plant, the last hope, for there is another, the 1965.5. Still just fan central, fan city on this old girl. And there's new spots just about every day. Old spots I'm doctoring, the canopy's crap. But that's normal. That's normal for me. I'm fighting, you know, I'm always fighting. The blossom end split, it's one and you're done. Rot spots, I can handle that. Stem splits, I can handle that. Goofy stuff that I can treat and work on, like removing a secondary. Oh no, bad secondary. Get out of there, bad secondary. We don't need you anymore. You know, that type of stuff. I've got that covered. Blossom end splits, you're toast. I still also have a porch pumpkin. So run the quick tally. We're down to 1 watermelon and 2 pumpkins. And it's almost way off season. Thank goodness. I'm not lifting sheets today, so don't get your hopes up for that. And I don't know if I can zoom in to show you scale or not. Probably can't. But she's a fat girl. And she's still pretty healthy. We've got a decent blossom there. A moderate canopy. All that plant runs over through there. This plant's just about cashed out, but still got a good fruit on it, which is what counts. Tomatoes are junk. It's at 2025 yet. Well, that is a heck of a video. Sometimes there's excitement for a good reason. Sometimes there's excitement like today. Thanks for watching. Either way, you probably didn't learn squat. You just saw defeat and despair. But that's pumpkins, and you can't let it get you too bad. That's one thing I've learned. And there's lots of folks that handle it really well, and I want to be like those folks. You know, they're just pumpkins, right? Good luck growing big. I hope to see you at the scale. Doc out.